Howdy, folks. Welcome back to White Farm here in Taheton County, Iowa. We're getting ready to go harvest some beans, and I was just looking over the old Farm All MDV here. And, yeah, we'll see if she'll crank up. She's in pretty decent shape. Got a little bit of fuel in it. But it's clouded up. I'm hoping it's not going to rain. There's no rain in the forecast so far, but hoping it's not going to rain. Yeah, there we go. Nice. But I want to get this tractor indoors. Oh, she purrs like a kitten. Let's get a little higher gear here. Yeah, love these old tractors. And I think this will fit in the shed back here. I'll just nose it right back in here. I've got the combine fueling up. Then we're going to top off the tractor. I think we'll use the 786 for a grain cart tractor. Beauty. See how the fueling's going on. Got the grain head put on, got everything greased up. I think we're ready to go. As long as the rain holds off, we'll be okay. How we doing here, Combine? Looks like you might be topped off. Yeah, she is all full and ready to go. Let's get her spun around here. It's a little tight back in here. I got to get used to the farm. I don't want to drive too much on this grass. I know they drove around on it getting the auction stuff ready, but I think we could probably bale some of this. It's fairly tall and thick. Alright, let's let you set right here. Get the 786 topped off with fuel. She could use a little paint. All right, we'll get in that. Ignore that euro. You can suspend your disbelief for a little bit, right? Let that get filled up, and then we're gonna head down to the field. And I'm gonna be using some of the local boys as help. I'll probably have one of them follow me down here with the grain cart, and I'll do the combining. So once the tractor's fueled up, we'll head out. Alright, we're all fueled up and ready to go. I think where we're headed, we don't need to bother with a header trailer. I think we'll be good. And it's not a giant combine with a giant head either. It's pretty small. Got one of the local boys there. He's just going to follow me down with the tractor and maybe do some carting for me. I wouldn't expect really to get more than one cart off the little field down there. I think that'll be a good test field though. And just see how everything goes. I'm a little rusty and we'll make sure the bean head's adjusted right and whatnot. I don't see anybody coming. There's not a lot of traffic on here, but you gotta watch. They can pop over that hill and surprise you. Have to make sure we don't take out any signage. There we go. No problem. Okay, he's following right along. Everything's looking good. I'll see you down at the field. Alrighty, let's get some beans in the tank. He was going to go check out the river here. I'm not going to need it for a bit. Kill the flashers. Let's ease across this culvert here. And I might just head right down the middle. Small field, there's not necessarily a good way to do it. Let's just double check here. Pipes seem to be operating okay. Apparently I'm dancing a jig. Alright, header's looking good. See if I can figure out the controls here. Alright, we're off. 6 mile an hour ought to do. Yeah, they're nice and dry. Look at that dust rolling. They look a little puny though. I'm not sure our yield is going to be fantastic. Like I said, I think Mr. White had been failing in health for a while. Didn't want to admit it to himself, so I don't think he got quite everything done he should have as far as fertilizing and whatnot. Let's go ahead and get straight. There we go. A little help with some automation. Keeps me nice and straight. So one pass across there, got about 15% full. What was that, about 700 bushel? 700 liters. Yeah, not a whole lot of beans down here. We get some of these gathered up, and if we're full, we can offload. I'm not sure we're even going to fill up. I shall see you in a bit. Well, I got most of the field done. We are full up. So we're going to dump into the grain cart. Oh, let me find the right gear here. There we go. Got to get used to this tractor. All right, let's get this augered in. Let's get this augered in. There we go. Come on. Died on me. Yeah, let me figure out the auger. It doesn't want to turn on now for some reason. All right, I think I got it. There were some old soybean stalks wound up somehow in the auger. Now we're good. Always a good time to take a picture, right? So we'll get this emptied out and then we'll finish up the harvest. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're ready to go again. There we go. Get all the controls figured out. We got this. Told you I was a little rusty. Yeah, we don't want to harvest that tree. All right, we're off to the races again. There we go. Had to figure out the offload again. The secret is to have the combine selected instead of the header. Using the manual discharge mod, I think it's called. I never liked the fact that it would just automatically start spewing out when it came over the trailer or something. You end up spilling a lot on the ground sometimes. So that's how I'm doing that. And I will switch between light roleplay and just showing you how the sausage is made in these videos. If you've watched any of my old Farm Sim series stuff, you know that. But for the new folks, like I said in the first video, I do a little RP just to give a purpose for what we're doing, but I don't take it too seriously. So I'm going to send this back to the farmhouse, in theory. And I'm going to have him go just about 10. That should be plenty. So now he should, in theory, find the path. That will take him back to the farmhouse. Good luck! Oh, he might be confused. Are you confused there, buddy? I think I've got the collision detection on because, well, yeah, I don't know how much info you want. There's stoplights on the highways on this map, and when the light turns red, it pops the collision up to stop the AI traffic. Auto drive would drive right into that at full speed, unless you turn on the collision detection. And you don't want to go to there for some reason. I don't know why. Interesting. You started to go there. There you go. I think it's too hilly there or something. Anyway, we're going to send the combine back to the farm and hope it makes it. And then we're going to go dump our harvest down at the grain bins. So let's see how we did here on this field. This is field 150. I can't really tell. Where are we? Yeah, 150. There's an overview of the farm. This is the smallest field. We'll see how we did. Yeah, needs plowing. And we don't have any soil data. So that's something I need to look into getting. I don't have any equipment to test the soil. So I may just have to pay somebody to come out and do that. So we ended up with just over 5,000 liters. About half of a grain cart full. Doesn't seem like a lot. But it's not a very big field either. Can you do third gear with a half a grain cart? Come on, girl. You got this. Listen to her grunt. Uh-oh. Well, you're up on the flat now. There you go. Good job. Yeah, I think that's about fast enough. So it looks like, at least the last time he planted, he was doing mostly soybeans. So he was probably switching back and forth between mostly corn to mostly soybeans. Flopping the fields back and forth. I'm not sure what he did when he had pigs. I don't know if he had more land back then. Or what. It looks like the local boy got stuck up here again. That's what I get for trying to have him drive a combine. Alright, let me get him sorted out. I just wanted you to drive back to the farm, that's all. I don't remember where that setting was. It's in here? No. World. That's where it is. No collision detection. Just drive. There you go. He was detecting the ground, I think. Watch out for the sign! Don't look. Alright, it's okay. He slammed on the brakes and it pushed it a little bit. We got it straightened back up. Everything's fine. He's headed back to the farm. Let's go get our beans in the bin. Make sure that's all working. It's a pretty nice bin setup. I think it must be fairly new. Let's go ahead and put our flashers on. We're going to be out on the road. There, he made it. Good job. One lane bridge. I always got to keep a lookout for traffic popping over the hill, because it is a one-lane bridge. Still figuring out the gearbox on this tractor. So we don't want it in the corn dryer. We want it right up here in the bean depository. Where's the chute on this wagon? Like it's on the right hand side. There we go. Will you go into the bin from there? Oh yeah. It dumps pretty much at the wheel. There we go. Nice nice high flow trailer. Good deal. Beans are in, and the rain so far has held off. So I think we'll go check out that other field. Still waiting on the big one to come to fruition. Nobody coming, so we're good. We're empty. We should be able to pull this hill in high gear. Actually, that field there is ready as well. So, the weather holds, we can get even more beans in today. It's only a little after lunchtime. I think that'll do for this video. I'm going to keep on harvesting and tweaking my help, getting them squared away so we can get work done with just me and the local boys. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care. Oh man, that oil filter says 81. This guy, did he ever mark the new stuff?